Hello video game emulators out there. Welcome to my video tutorial on YouTube. I know I do YouTube videos, no responses, but it's okay. It takes time for, as a YouTuber, as a YouTube, you know, user. It takes a lot of time to people to respond to YouTube vids. So welcome to my YouTube video. And I just downloaded a GameCube emulation video game software. I was trying out with Mario Party 6, and like you set up the buttons, and it's called Dolphin that you can run both Wii emulator games and GameCube games on your PC or Surface Pro, but it's a x86 bit. I will have to get 64-bit versions because it's too strong of memory wise. Because if you have an x86 software bit on a 64-bit PC, it can probably use a lot of memory. Can crash your computer, and you might have to. So we have some software that we might have to remove, and so it doesn't take up any memory. So because anytime when you download GameCube, any kind of video game emulation that you download got this graphics, DirectX 3D quality. So you might wanna remove some programs that's not been used. So like programs that you want to take out, because when you do video game emulation on your PC, it can take a lot of memory and use a lot of your RAM, and your computer can crash. So to prevent that from happening, you might want to check your task manager to see how much RAM and space, how much processing. 61. If you have also core worker process. So especially for GameCube emulation, it takes a lot of memory. So you might want to keep your memory use above 50 or 60%. You might want to use at least 50% of this space, so the task manager displays all the processes and what performance, app history, startup time, and services that's running on your Windows 10 machine. Especially when you're doing VirtualBox, because you have to be careful. It can eat up a lot of memory, and you want to monitor your computer's performance from time to time every time you use it. So see, power usage with how many usage your computer is using, even while you're using VirtualBox, and power is very low. Mainly want to keep it at moderation level, or very medium or low. Mostly moderation, because if the power usage of the software is too high, it can crash your computer definitely. And it depends on disk usage, memory usage, and everything. So for those of you that's using game emulators for the first time, please do take out some software that you don't hardly use. So because if you have VirtualBox, you can access old programs on your virtual machine. So So now that we have the GameCube Dolphin Emulator installed, it's supposed to be a 64-bit, but it's an x86. Because I think x86 is a little bit faster than the 64-bit versions. But they probably have 64-bit versions of Dolphin Emulator. You just have to look at it, set up the buttons and everything for the controls while you're doing game emulations. And so let's go into our control panel here and take out some programs that we don't need, because if you're running game emulators on your PC, it will take chunks of memory, and it will slower down your Windows 10 system. So especially if you're running VirtualBox, because VirtualBox takes a lot of memory and RAM wise. So for any computer work that you do, you can manage your computer by clicking the left click and click check properties. It would display everything about your device. So it's a 4 GB RAM, 64-bit x64 processor. So for Dolphin, if you use Dolphin Emulator for running Wii emulation and GameCube, you gotta look for an x64 based processor for the for running Dolphin. I know mine using x86, but it might crash the computer, so gotta look for a 64-bit of a Dolphin emulator. So Windows 10, the version is 20H2. That's the new thing of Windows specifications now. Build Windows Feature Expansion Part Pack 120210202. No matter what edition of Windows 10 machine you have, there's the there's only two versions of Windows 10. There's the Pro version and this one here. Like when Windows 7 had every single operating system. Windows Me, well, what was first? Windows. I'm not technically sure about what was the first operating system before, like after when DOS came out. Like Windows Me, NT, 4.1, 4.0, Windows 95, 2000, 2003, all the way up to Windows Ultimate. So I have like throughout the years, I think over 30 or 20 Windows 7 operating systems. But the only thing, Windows 10 only get two versions. The Home Edition, a Pro Edition. There's no Vista or XP of Windows 10. There's no Windows 10 XP, no Windows 10 Vista, no Windows 10 Home Edition, no Home Premium, or Windows 10 Basic, Starter Edition. It's like, why they make only two versions? Because Windows 7 had a lot of features and more than Windows 10, but when they had Windows 8.1, it was there too. But Windows 10 should have more versions. The Home Edition, Pro. They should have make Windows 10 Vista, XP, Windows 10. It makes sense, right? Because So yeah, so if you're running Dolphin Emulator on your PC, careful, it can take a lot of memory, and especially if you have a x86 bit, and you don't want to use an x86 bit on a 64-bit PC, because it might get some one, it can freeze up, overheat your computer, or crash the application. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it out, take out some programs, because we get, this is Project 64, and this one is Dolphin x86. Yeah, it's supposed to be a 64-bit. Thank you for asking. A 64-bit version of Windows, but I'm just so excited to play GameCube games on the PC. So in the Dolphin. So and so we're gonna uninstall some software, because any if you're running emulation, it can eat up memory. So if you go in your control panel, you can go in the Windows 10 or the Windows 7 version. This is this one right here. So this is actually the Windows 7 background look of the control panel. This is the classic version. Okay, so if you go in programs and features, you can see what so we have 36 programs installed. Graphics driver. So this is the some of the requirements you need in order to run um, um, to run video game emulation. You have a graphics driver, obtain Python Explorer extension, some kind of wireless network. You need all that. Anything Intel drivers. So Dolphin. We're gonna take out some apps that we don't need. Here you can change the layout, make it larger, make it small, make it medium, just right here. So WinWar. So all this stuff here, where it is Realtek. You don't touch any of these. Tagged in games. Where is Reading Blaster? I don't see Reading Blaster on here. Why I don't see that? What's Reading Blaster? Oh, it's an old program. I run it on VirtualBox. I can show you how to install it. Reading Blaster. Is this one Meller, GC and Meller? This one right here. Let's take that out. So you can either uninstall or change the application. The only way you can change it, if you have an external hard drive, which you can uninstall programs that you don't want to install on your Windows 10 machine. You can put it on your virtual BIOS. Here's the details. You can look up the details. So even while you're downloading Dolphin, make sure it shows, read the security preference certificate, and change when the notification appears. So if you don't know, you can click here and it will explain what it says. It's gonna show about the program, what it's about. I'm having popcorn with gummy bears. There you go. So, um, so this will change the user account settings when you wanna um, choose when notified. So this will change your security preferences for your computer. Anytime when you install software or you're doing the Easter Seals report or anything like that, you just hit OK. You just leave it. So this will take you. Do you want allow the app to make changes to your device? You can select yes if you want. It will display the details. So 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 make sure when you install emulation software, you read all these steps, and read if you want to change your user account control, if you want. So we don't have to do that. So so if you're gonna do GameCube video game emulation for all your video gamers out there, on YouTube, you might want to take out some. What software is this? Oh, this is Reading Blaster. I have this on VirtualBox, so I can show you how to do that next time. Okay. So like say for instance you want to change the application, you will have to get an external hard drive, which you can get at Office Max, Office Depot, or Target, Walmart. Yeah, I know Walmart computers are going out like crazy. It's like there's no any in stock, you know. So and it's like there's nothing. When I look at computers at Walmart, they didn't have much of a selection. They only had like so little in stock because of the pandemic and everything. So they're using it for work and office and everything. So especially if you're doing the McDonald's work, so you want to make sure when you take out programs, you just click that yes. So it's install shield. So make sure you read this information before you uninstall software. It can cause effect and performance on your computer. So uninstall will delete the Reading Blaster H files, like the files, the DDL files, the extension files, the README files, the HTML documents, all the things that's on installed in the wizard is gonna come out of the system. So you just click continue. You just hit OK. Utorrent, yes. This Utorrent is another one you might have to be careful because it's okay to download movies on your PC with Utorrent, but it can cause viruses too. So especially if you're using a default with Windows Defender. So I like Utorrent myself, but I don't want to get a computer virus. So the safest way to use torrents on your PC, if you download a more relevant and stronger um, um, a more relevant and um, a more relevant virus protection like Norton 360, the one with, or Norton 360 if you can get the bundle with LifeLock. You can get your own virtual VPN, your own privacy protection against cyber threats. What's that? Norton 360 with LifeLock is for protect your identity. against fraud activity. Whether you're doing mobile banking or any kind of computer work, or if you're doing the Easter Seals report, Norton will protect you for against viruses. I mainly go with AVG, McAfee, and stuff like that. So, oh, what happened to that plastic part on my screen? It came off. So when I go to the mall, I'm gonna get trying to get it fixed. It's at Island Cell where you can fix your computer screen if it's broken. You can take it to the mall. It's $230 though. Now I can't imagine you take your computer to a computer repair shop, then it's gonna charge you more. But the Island Cell in the mall wants to charge you $230 just for a new screen. You're crazy. And come on, they're supposed to be cheap. I mean, you're in the mall, you know. If you go to a computer store like Super Geeks, Pacific Pro Tech, if you go to any of those computer places, they're gonna charge you out of the pocket costs. And they do screen repair, software backup. But if you have any type of computer problem, a friend of mine has a friend that fixes computers. I think he owns a junk. I don't like tell my friend's name on YouTube, but he owns a junkyard in Paradise Park, and he fixed computers for backup recovery or any kind of computer related problems. So it's okay. Back to talking about emulators. So you're gonna have to take out some programs if you wanna definitely run emulation software on your Windows 10 PC or Windows 7. And nowadays the only way you can run Windows 7 operating system is through VirtualBox. If you want to get VirtualBox, go to their website. Make sure you download the current version, and do not download it as a torrent. This might be kind of illegal. So follow the rules. You know that. Yeah, I'm a video game streamer too. But I don't know. My brother told me that my streaming page not helping in a way. But I gotta try something that. But I'll still stream. I'll grow my page, because somebody supposed to tell me about more about this streaming stuff, broadcasting, and there's some kind of broadcasting system that I need for my streaming page, because a lot of video game streamers has a broadcasting system, like when you broadcast yourself live on social media. So whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, FaceTime, or Skype, you need some kind of broadcasting. I don't know what it is. I know it's gonna cost so much money, and if it's too much. I can't afford that. I don't have the money to buy a broadcasting system for my streaming page, and not like I can afford that. You know, so we're gonna have to take out some more programs if you guys want to run emulation. So we hit the uninstall. We're gonna take out Utorrent, because hey, I have Utorrent on my tablet. Well, I took it out on my phone because I needed space. So okay, this one's. So there are programs on the computer that you cannot change. Some of them you can, and reason why, because due to protection of your device, and so they're gonna be programs that You can change, you cannot change, because it's set by default. You're gonna have to somehow go in your user account settings and change the setup. So just hit yes. Okay. We'll take out Utorrent. Well, it was fun using Utorrent in the Windows 7 versions when Windows 7 was not in VirtualBox that time. So, remove my settings. Because the more emulation software you install, the more slower your computer can be. So just download a couple, like Project 64. There's other emulations, like there's PlayStation and Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo emulations. So depends on their compatibility, their what versions they run on, and what programs. So this is the Dolphin one. It's an x86, which should be 64-bit. The reason why you want to run 64-bit edition of emulation software, because it can leave a glitch. It can freeze. It can either stop working, or the only way you can prevent it from doing that is to go in your BIOS settings and change the BIOS whatever. But let's take out this here. Bandicam. Yeah, it was fun using Bandicam. I like the app, but you only can go 10 minutes, and it's expensive for $50-$60. But I'll keep it for now. Let's try to take out. Guess that's all we can take out. So, but we can take out this here. Hit yes. So you want to hit yes. So the more programs you move, the better, which is will increase your computer's performance, speed, and everything. Acceleration will run much faster and much better. So classic shell, no, I can leave that. Google Chrome. We can leave Microsoft. So while uninstalling programs, do not touch any of the drivers unless necessary, or if you contact tech support, they can do it for you, fix it. If one of the drivers fail. So let's see what we can take out. Bandicam, because if I like do screenshot, I get on my phone and all that, so we can take that out. It was fun and all, but only can go 10 minutes. But I'll keep it. What the heck. So even shortcuts too can take a lot of space. So what we're gonna do, let's take out some stuff. I can keep the program, so you wanna delete. Okay. Internet Explorer, we can remove that for now, because we have a shortcut with Spectrum. So removing shortcuts is better. That way it'll keep your computer running smoothly. No glitches, no Java runtime errors. what is Java? Java is a runtime environment for Flash content. So like say you open your browser on Internet Explorer and it shows it's searching for the site, and it shows this black little spinning thing on the status bar, but it doesn't appear in Internet Explorer 11, only 8. So so and since if you're using emulation, a lot of times you might have to use disk cleanup. So you go in your disk cleanup. Make sure you do this often, because for any computer work that you do, where you're going for hiring for a job application or doing the therapy for Easter seals, you gotta clean your computer. For those of all your computer users out there. So temporary files, that's the one thing. So it shows temporary information in specific folders. So whatever you download from Internet Explorer 8, I'm just gonna take out all these junk here. So optimization 600. Okay, let's take out that. Thumbnails, files. So we're gonna have 44 gigs. There's two ways that you can clean your device, either in this background of Windows 7 or in the Windows 10 theme of the system. So you just hit OK. Hopefully I get some YouTube responses on this video I'm doing. Like, come on, I don't have a YouTube account for a reason, you know. We gotta get responses. That's how we grow our social life on social media. But you know, so clean up system files. You rather not do that unless, especially if you're using emulation, unless necessary, or if you call tech support. So you just hit the OK. Make sure you monitor it on your computer's file system, which is this. So you go to this PC, and you will see the amount of space. So you don't want all the way to the top, because you know, but by your computer it's gonna be a hard time. Even though it's all 500, you can't like go crazy, download stuff, and you know, use up all your space. So I'm gonna put. Well, especially if you're gonna get a new computer, you might want to put all your data files and whatever's any data, whatever you put it on your flash drive. So you gotta be smart. So there's the so this is the DVD. You have your Windows C drive. You can put externals. So you hit the OK button, and it would say, do you want to delete files? Yes. Then it's gonna run the cleanup. Just take a few minutes. Sorry, I had to put I can get it in. It's clean. So we have 255. Still have the same amount of disk space on it. Yeah. Good. 260. Only 5 gigs went. Take out. Okay. So we're gonna open this. So this is the this is called Dolphin Emulator. This is how it looks like. You can use your Wii remote, GameCube controller, DSP. I don't know what that is. You have your configuration. You can play it. Wii Remote, which you can pair your Wii Remote. Is the help, is the how to use it, and I just use with the keyboard, so I don't have any controller. Only have this here. This is the N64 USB PC version of the client. I have this Cyberfish Gaming. He has one of these controllers here, and if you're a streamer, you might want to join their Discord too, because they have a Discord for all the emulations software. So what is the Discord? I'm not sure because I don't do Discord streams. I never did yet. I just started. So a Discord is like you have people in the Discord and they have to be a supporter of the page, of the streaming page, and they have to play along with people as they become a supporter of the streaming page. So I am called Big Island Streamer also. I'm just Kevin Foster, that's my name. So on Big Island Streamer. So we're be talking about emulation. So you have your Wii Remote. You can use the regular GameCube controllers on the GameCube also. And for load your ROM, you just hit here, and it's gonna show the where the file is located on the drive. So either you can also burn it to a DVD, you can run it on a disc. So it would be easier that way. So yep, and that concludes my video. Thank you for watching. Remember to go on my channel, YouTube. You just called Kevin Foster. I also have Big Island Streamer Gaming on YouTube and on Facebook. So if you like this video, hit a like button, subscribe, comment, like, share. That's how we do on social media. And thank you. Ahui ho, malama pono.